I never expected first contact to happen in an abandoned mining station orbiting a dead moon, but the universe never seems to care about our expectations. I was just an engineer, Kai Mercer maintenance tech, breaker of fuses, fixer of everything except my own career. When Command sent me to investigate the sudden power drain at Outpost K-17, I thought I'd find a nest of faulty wiring or maybe a few smugglers siphoning energy. I didn't expect her. The station was dark when I docked, its rotation sluggish, its halls lit only by emergency strips that flickered like candlelight in a windstorm. My boots echoed on the metal floor as I navigated through layers of dust. Something was wrong. Tools lay scattered, half-eaten rations floated frozen in mid-air where gravity fluctuated, and the air smelled faintly of ozone. And then I heard it. A rhythmic tapping. Not metal shifting. Not machinery cooling. Something deliberate. Something alive. I turned a corner in the reactor wing, and the air itself seemed to bend around the figure standing there. She was tall, easily 7 feet, with armor that glowed faintly along veins carved into the plating. Her helmet was sleek, insectal, ending in a crown of horn-like ridges. She held a power core in one hand like it weighed nothing. She turned toward me, the helmet's visor reflecting my trembling form. For a heartbeat, neither of us moved. I swallowed. My voice cracked. Hello. The figure tilted her head. Your tongue is primitive, she said, her voice layered, as though spoken by several beings at once. But functional. You speak English? I speak everything. That should have terrified me. Instead, adrenaline turned my brain to mush and I blurted out the worst possible thing. Cool helmet. Silence. Then, like thunder rumbling through the halls, she laughed. A deep, resonant, melodic laugh that vibrated through my chest. You offer flattery to a queen of the Valen Dominion, she said, amusement dripping through her tone. A curious greeting ritual. She stepped closer, armor shimmering in the half-light. How quaint. I tried not to faint. I mean it. It's very regal. Very, shiny. She chuckled again, softer this time. Then perhaps your primitive eyes deserve to witness what lies beneath. Slowly, deliberately, she reached up and unlatched her helmet. The hiss of decompressing seals echoed through the chamber. She lifted the helmet away, and for a moment all I could do was stare. Her skin was iridescent, shifting between shades of violet and deep blue. Her eyes glowed like twin moons, silver, luminous, curious. Patterns like constellations traced along her cheekbones, subtly shifting as if alive. Her hair flowed behind her like liquid metal, drifting weightlessly in the unstable gravity. She was alien. She was terrifying. She was beautiful. I am Queen Saraxis, she declared, placing the helmet under her arm. Sovereign of the outer spiral flock. Conqueror of 11 suns. I'm Kai, I said. I fix things. To my shock, she stepped closer. Close enough that I could see faint motes of starlight dancing just beneath her skin. Fixing things, she said thoughtfully. Your species undervalues such a gift. Yeah, well, my supervisor doesn't think so. She walked past me, studying the ruined reactor. This outpost was attacked, she said. Not by my people, but by something far older. Cold chill ran down my spine. Older. The Voidborn. The word echoed strangely, as if the station itself recoiled from it. She continued, they feed on energy, stars, life. They have found your territory. And you're what warning us? I am investigating. If humanity is consumed, the Voidborn will grow stronger. It is in my interest to prevent that. Not comforting. As she examined the power core, the station shuddered. A deep groan rippled through the metal walls. "We are not alone," she said. A skittering sound rose from the far corridor. Shadows twisted. Something crawled along the ceiling, thin, long-limbed, like a skeletal spider woven from darkness and static. Then another. And another. Saraxis lifted her chin. "Void-born spawn." I stumbled back. "What do we do?" She tossed the power core to me. "Hold this. Do not drop it." "I'm not a soldier." "No. You're more important. You are the one who repairs what is broken." Before I could argue, she surged forward, moving with terrifying grace. Her armor lit with lines of searing white energy as she leapt at the creatures. Her fists struck like meteors, each impact releasing a shockwave of light. The monsters shrieked, dissolving into shreds of shadow, but more poured in. I realized then that the power drain wasn't from the station failing. The creatures were feeding. And if they reached the reactor, they'd siphon enough energy to grow. Or worse. "Saraxis!" shouted. "We need to seal the reactor." She teleported, literally flickering from one spot to another, to land beside me. "Then act, Kai Mercer. Fix what is broken." My hands trembled as I worked, rerouting conduits and forcing a bypass. Sparks flew. Systems screamed. And all the while, Saraxis fought behind me, a living storm of light and fury. The reactor doors began to close, but one of the creatures lunged for me, faster than lightning. Saraxis moved before I could blink. She took the hit. The creature's claws raked across her armor, tearing deep gouges. She growled and crushed the thing in her hand like brittle glass. The doors slammed shut, sealing the reactor. The remaining creatures recoiled, screeching, then dissipated into vapor. Silence. Saraxis collapsed to one knee. "Hey! Are you okay?" I rushed to her. "I am damaged," she admitted. "But I will recover." Her luminous eyes fixed on me. "You acted with courage." I laughed shakily. "I acted with panic." "Courage," she repeated firmly, "is what remains when panic fails to stop you." She stood, though her wounds still glowed faintly. "Your world faces a greater threat than you know. But today you have delayed it." "And you?" asked. "Why help us?" "Really?" For the first time, her expression softened. "You offered kindness when you had no reason to," she said. A compliment, small and imperfect, yet genuine. She reached out, brushing her fingers lightly against my shoulder, cool and warm at once. "In all the galaxy, it is rare to be seen rather than feared." My cheeks burned. "You're welcome." Saraxis retrieved her helmet but paused before putting it back on. "Kai Mercer," she said, "I will return. Your species will need guidance." "And I," she hesitated as though choosing words carefully, "find your presence intriguing." "Likewise," I managed. She placed her helmet back onto her head. The seals hissed shut, her regal silhouette returning. With a flash of white light, she vanished. The station hummed quietly, safe again. I exhaled, alone with the lingering warmth of her touch. The alien queen had laughed at my compliment, and somehow, I had a feeling she'd be laughing again soon.